Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest is a huge game. It's a must-win game for Chelsea. And today I'm going to be talking about what results we kind of need for Champions League football. I'm going to talk about the starting 11 that I would go for. And I'm going to be giving you my score prediction. It is going to be an absolutely crazy game. Now, Chelsea need to win this pretty much to get Champions League. But we'll look at the table in a second. But Nottingham Forest actually have to win this. I'm pretty sure they need to secure the win to get Champions League football, which is a fantastic bit of news for us because they can't sit back. They can't go for the draw or anything. They must go for the win to try and get it because they are lower in points than us. If we look at the table that we're going into the last game, it is absolutely incredible to see. I mean, Manchester City obviously have a game in hand, so they could be above us going into the last game. But a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we need a draw if X, Y, Z happens." I'm looking as a Chelsea fan, thinking we need to win this game, and that is that. I don't want to be leaving the fate of Champions League football in the hands of anyone else. We have to just beat our game because Aston Villa are playing Man United, who have just going to be coming back off a European final, so we can't really trust them. We have Newcastle have an easy game of Everton at home, so they're almost guaranteed through in my head. And yeah, and then Man City, they do have a tricky game against Bournemouth and then Fulham away the last game of the season. So who knows what happens to them. But I'm really not thinking about any of that. All I'm thinking is Chelsea get 3 points at the City ground. We get Champions League football absolutely guaranteed. And that's the only thing I'm thinking of. I don't care about draws. I don't care about losses. I don't care about other teams winning. Chelsea win, we get Champions League, and that is the fact we absolutely need to look at and we need to think about. But yeah, I think the good thing for us is that Forest really need to basically win because they're on those lower points. They're on 65, whereas the rest of us are on 66. I really think they can't be thinking about a draw or anything like that. They have to go for the win. That's such an advantage for us. Anyway, what team would I go for? So, starting with the defence, this is the defence I would go for against Nottingham Forest. I think Sanchez in goal. It's confirmed that Jorgensen's playing in the Conference League final, so Sanchez will play as the league keeper in the Premier League. There he is. He's been on great form recently. Now, I am a bit scared about Sanchez because he's been on fantastic form recently, but when Sanchez is on a good run of form, it normally means a mistake is happening or coming. Hopefully, it's not going to be in this game and it's not going to cost us Champions League because that would be absolutely gutting. The rest of the defence, Mark Cucurella obviously goes in there and Levi Colwill absolutely goes in there in my eyes. That left side of the defence is always just dead set for me. Chalobah was an interesting one. I could have gone for Tosin because Tosin played in the last Premier League game against Man United, and he was really well used because when we have Reece James in the back four, he kind of acts as more of a right centre back. Tosin would be in the middle centre back, and then we have Levi Colwill. And I did think about Tosin because the aerial threat of Chris Wood is something that we need to keep hold of. The reason I put Trevor Chalobah in is because Forest have some very tricky wingers, and I want Chalobah to, with his pace that he has over Tosin and their counterattacks, be able to handle that. I think Chalobah can handle the strength of Chris Wood while also handling if their winger goes past Reece James or it goes past Cole Cucurella. Chalobah does have the pace that Tosin doesn't have to help recover that. And then Reece James obviously has to play because when he's playing well, he's one of our best players. I mean, the assist against Manchester United is an example of a moment that we need to have. We need big moments from big players in this game against Forest if we want to have a win and if we want to get into Champions League football. Let's move in to the midfield. Just for the midfield, if you enjoy the content, hit a like, hit that subscribe button. It means the world. We're so close to 500 subscribers. If we could hit that, it'd be absolutely fantastic. We've got loads of amazing content coming soon. Maybe a vlog of me going to Poland to watch Chelsea in the Conference League final. So that is worth saving up for. Anyway, into the midfield for the game against Forest. We've gone for Caicedo, Lavia, and Enzo Fernandez. It's a midfield we all want to see play all the time at Chelsea Football Club because Caicedo is absolutely brilliant. Romeo Lavia is incredible and he makes the team so much better. And Enzo Fernandez has just been absolutely brilliant this season as well. The thing to note about Lavia is I believe he cannot play in the Conference League final, so there's no point resting him or saving him or anything like that. Lavia gets in the squad because he just makes the team so much better. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo there. I think Enzo Fernandez will really kind of bomb up forward, joining in with our striker in the attack like he does normally, but just even more license to do so with the fact that Caicedo and Lavia are there. The magic of having Caicedo and Lavia in the midfield as well as Reece James is Reece James can have a bit of license to kind of go up a bit if he wants to, attack up that kind of right wing and further up the pitch where he did the cross to Cucurella against Manchester United because Caicedo and Lavia can tuck in because we have way more defensive depth, and that's something that I'm really excited about and something that I feel a lot more comfortable out while watching. So anyway, that is the midfield and the defence. It looks really solid so far. It's very good defensively, but there's also creative options going forward. Into the attack we go, and we've got the attack being Madueke on the left, Neto on the right, and Cole Palmer up front. Now, with Madueke and Neto, I think in the last 3-4 games where we've seen Madueke on the left, Neto on the right, I think it's been absolutely working a charm for us. Madueke looks really good just on that left foot down the side. He can cut in sometimes on his right or just drive down the wing on his left. He has a fantastic game against Ola Aina, a Cobham graduate that I'm really, really interested to see. I think hopefully Madueke can catch Olarena when he attacks loads. Hopefully Madueke can catch him on the break and get against him. And then Pedro Neto on that right-hand side, I just think he can just cause relentless just kind of abuse against the Nottingham Forest defenders, which I'd absolutely love to see. Now, Cole Palmer up front, I know what you're thinking immediately. He doesn't have the strength. He can't handle it. The Forest centre-backs are really, really strong. My response to that is, because they are so strong and they are great, like big defenders, Cole Palmer, someone like that, is absolutely perfect to play against those players because Cole Palmer can kind of drop in with Enzo. Him and Enzo kind of can be kind of the poachers in the box, but they can drop, pull the defenders out, and then your Netos and Maduekes can come in. And I think it could be a really good system we look at there. A lot of people, especially in my TikTok content, when I put out these 11s and I want Palmer up front, they want to have Palmer and Neto the other way around. So they want Neto up front, Palmer on the right wing. I don't think that's just an option that I want to go for. It's not something I feel completely secure about. And I don't think it makes sense to play two players out of position. I would much rather play Pedro Neto in that right wing role, which he's been really good at recently, and play Palmer in that striker role, because if Palmer gets the ball in the box, he's a fantastic finisher. Yes, his goals have been in a bit of a drought in the last couple of months, but he's a fantastic finish fundamentally, and Neto is better on that wing. So I think this is the option that we can go for, which means that A, we don't play Palmer on the wing, B, we play our wingers on the wing, C, we play Caicedo and Lavia together, and most importantly, I don't even know what letter I'm on, D or E, it means that Reece James can play for us, and Reece James, Cole Palmer, Madueke, Enzo, those are the kind of guys, Cucurella even, are those guys that we need a massive moment for if we're going to win the game. So let's talk about score predictions. I'm very nervous about it. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. Forest have just not been that good though recently, even at home, drawing against, I think they drew against Southampton recently, or one of the lower down relegated teams. So they really haven't been looking too good. So my score prediction for the game is, I think it will be a very rowdy and nervous first half. I think it will be 1-1 in the first half. And then I think Chelsea will just kind of smash and grab it. And a moment of quality from one of our very good players will just about grab it. I think we will win 2-1, and I think Chelsea will secure Champions League. Let me know your score prediction down below in the comment section. Hit subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hit a like. And yeah, come on the Chelsea. Next time I make a YouTube video, we will have Champions League, or we won't have Champions League. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.